What's going on, guys? I'm back up in here. Let's talk segment. We're going to talk about how companies are filling positions upon positions and ghost jobs and some of everything that's going on right now. They still missing the point. It's a simple process that management supervisors should be knowing, learning, understanding, implementing it in the whole nine. But first, let me give you the intro. There's two things you don't want to waste in your personal life and running a business. It's time and money. You don't want to waste time doing something at your job. You want to do it quickly as possible and spend the least amount of money and get the most productivity done, right? Upper management still have this thing where they run you around the building, jump through hoops and walk on fire and everything else just to do a simple task. They pay you a nice chunk of change to do so they feel that they gotta put you through the ringer and to feel better for themselves. But the thing is, they wasted more money and more time and things aren't getting done. So what they really need to understand, which I actually took a course many years ago, is the Kaizen. Check this thumbnail right here is a tutorial on Kaizen, what it's all about, the breakdown, and also I'm gonna leave a thumbnail down below in the description, which is a simple low-cost course of Kaizen certification. So simply put is continuous improvement of processes, streamlining, getting rid of the fluff, getting rid of all the extra in between that holds up a lot of things at your workplace. So give a quick example, maybe two. There was a department that actually, when they print something, they had to walk down the hallway to the main printer to get their paper, maybe stand in line waiting for the paper, come back, print something again, go back down there. You're catching on. So it was a lot of time being wasted. 10-minute walk, 6 to 10 times a day, a lot of money wasted. Come out cheaper, just go ahead and buy a printer within that department. If you accumulate 5-6 people in that department walking back and forth all day, do the math, right? Second, which I actually mentioned in the beginning, is process of doing something. You know, a lot of times management supervisors, they make the simplest task the hardest task, right? Who has time for that? Get things done and move on to the next chapter of your life at work. When it comes to your workers, to the people that you're hiring, a lot of upper management constantly hiring more people in their department. The thing is, a lot of their employees actually is milking out their tasks that is given to them. Instead of them being reskilled and upskilled to make sure they know what they're supposed to be doing, their scope of work, they eventually hire another person to take on that little bit of workload. That person got the same mindset. If he's looking at the next person that been there before him, he's gonna follow suit. Upper management had to hire another person and another. Things aren't getting done. If you hire that one super employee, which thumbnail, check that out. A lot of smart companies are starting to hire super employees. These are the passionate, driven employees that come on, but you don't need 5-6 people to a department. These super employees actually cover 2 to 3 employees' job description, scope of work. You consolidate Kaizen. You consolidate a scope of work and you pass it off to these super employees and watch stuff get done. Smart companies are already employing these super employees. I'll leave a link down below to check out the tutorial or thumbnail at the end to check it out. It's really mind-blowing that you have these type of people with specific skill sets that come in and get stuff done. It's true. I'm one of them. Go to the next clip. So what companies are doing still to these days when it comes to hiring someone? Of course, you do the interview, this and that, you hired, you go to your department, get introduced, and they give you that 30-day probationary period that they still do. Let's Kaizen it a bit. Smart company, you come in and you do an onboarding. It can take 3 to 5 days. Afterwards, you release to your department. There's a senior guy there, or maybe management himself. They would take you on as a drill of 30 days of how everything should be, what's in its place, this and that, what should be done, how it should be done, who's the contact, who the person you go to. That's 30 days. Forget the 90-day period. I know antiquated companies are still doing it, and whatever reasons, you could just comment below so I can fully understand why it should make sense these days, but it doesn't. So, week of onboarding, 30 days probation. After that, are there any reskilling, upskilling? Is that taking place? Part of the Kaizen process, which is you get input from your employees. It's not all about upper management sitting there saying, you should do this because I said so. You should get feedback from your employees. Those are the ones that are actually doing the work. You should get feedback from them how to set up a Kaizen practice in whatever they're doing. Whether it's financing, technical, of course, my first love, the warehouse, the backbone of any business. I always said that and always will stick to that. So where do you guys go from there? Get a process in place, get a procedure in place, which doesn't consist of a lot of running around, a lot of fluff. Get a Kaizen process in place that will eliminate, sad to say, a couple of employees. Who can you double up, triple up on that's dependable, knowledgeable, a passionate worker, a team player? You have to sit and really hone in on that particular individual. And best believe, you got to break bread. I'm not sitting here saying that he or she should be the only one in that department. I've seen departments have 6, 7 people in there versus the same exact department at a different job with only 3 people doing almost the same amount of business money-wise. The 3-person department, they had super employees there working for them. And bread was being broken over there. They was getting paid. They wasn't going nowhere. Now other companies will say, I'd rather take 5, 6, 7 people in that department just so those, if I get 3 good employees, they got us. They could do all the demands and stuff. No. Some companies, yeah, but come on. Different mindset. Way different mindset dealing with the smart companies. So let me go ahead and Kaizen this up, make it nice and short even though it's running over. But hopefully upper management, supervisors, I hope they blow past my channel, check out my tutorial in regards to this. It's 2024 and the workforce is crazy right now, you know. So you really gotta think, if you being a manager or a supervisor, you gotta save money in your department, save money. Check out my tutorials, which I'm gonna leave them there, thumbnails, the onboarding process, what management should be knowing right about now, HR skills, Q&A skills that management should have in 2024. You don't know what I'm talking about? Swing through my channel, check it out, or leave a comment down below as to asking, Markie, what the hell are you talking about? And I can send you personal links. Go ahead and check out, answer your questions. The workforce has changed for the better. You got to change with it. So go ahead and do your do. Many thanks for checking me out. I'm going to catch you guys in the future. Markie Williams, I'm out.